Yes, good evening, everyone. Yes, hang on a minute. I'm just letting the band out down the down the ladder. That if you were watching Monday night's live stream on eModels, you might have recalled that us four guys were talking about forming a band and maybe releasing a video. Well, that was them. Chris is just on his way out, and Fox was on the triangle. Cole was on the double bass, and Chris was on vocals, and I was lead guitar. So yeah, we're yeah. I hope you like the band practice, but we'll get a bit better. But yes, good evening. Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night, and I'm all excited because yeah, I'm on holiday soon. I'm on my holly bobs, so this could be the last Churchill tank video build until after me holly bobs, and yeah, so we're making the most of it, and it's a little bit earlier tonight because later on this evening I've got to go and do Ted's taxi service and pick people up from places and take them home and things like that. So that's why it's a little bit early, and hopefully I think I'll probably get about an hour's streaming. We'll get a chance to do something and have a chat before I get a text to Dad, can you come and pick us up now? Because that's what dads do. So good evening, everyone. Let's have a look who's in chat. I know there's one or two of you in chat already, and you came in straight from Chris's show, which was the Lego stuff. I must try this Lego stuff someday. Skylar builds Lego better than I do, but we'll have a go. But thank you for coming along. Hope I give you enough time between finishing of Chris's stream to go for a wee and wash your hands and come back, regain your seats, and sort of buy another popcorn from the foyer on the way back. Well, where are we going then? Apparently my YouTube is telling me I'm not streaming enough. So if it's a little bit jumpy, I've absolutely no idea why. But hopefully it'll sort itself out in a moment because nothing's changed. Haven't done anything. Nobody else in the house is on streaming things. I've no longer got young Master Ted streaming Netflix and things, but hopefully it'll sort itself out in a minute. Oh, right. So yes, Fox was actually the first in tonight. There's times, when he can't wait to get into a stream. Yeah, if he's not streaming himself, he just twiddles his thumbs and waits till somebody else is streaming. So here we are. So he was first in, followed by Mark Shallard. Good evening to you. Then William Rayborn was here too with a ping. Yes, a ping. Then I was in, somewhere around there. I was in, up just above that. Phil Lewis, good evening to you. Shouldn't that be a ding, Ted? Yes. Finished thing, get a ding. Now then, there isn't any models next week. Why am I pointing over there? Yeah, that's a nice wiggly finger. Yeah, there's no e-models next week, and then I'm not here for 2 weeks after that. So you could either save up and get a ding, 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 ding when I come back, or you can announce your thing for a ding on here, and I'll give you a ding. I've got the hammer, and I've put the head back on it. Yeah, so we can. If you finish the thing, you can have a ding, but hurry because the text is waiting. Yeah, there might be a text. Come and pick me up, Dad. Right. So that's it. Finish thing, get a ding. Candy likes the guitar. Yeah, that's the guitar I had next to the bench on the e-model show. I just a bit of practicing. Getting those barcodes, it's a little bit difficult because my aged fingers won't get them barcodes anymore. The Phil Lewis, Steve131, good evening. Mac. Who else? Baxelad, William Rayborn, Steve131, Guru. Lovely to see you all talking amongst yourselves, wishing everybody hello, and things like that, because we're all a friendly bunch in here. If you are out there in video land, get yourself in here, chat land, come and say hello. Somewhere around your screen, unless you're watching on the big telly, you'll see a little chat box. Or go, if you found this somewhere else, go to the YouTube app and you'll find Skipper's Scale Models in there. Join us in the chat, and if I've just popped up on your recommendations, come and let me know that I'm being a pest and I keep popping up on your recommendations, because that's what I'm here for. Where we at? Yeah, all these pings sounds like a submarine in here. Do the neighbours complain about the noise? There's only neighbours on one side, and these cottages that I live in, the walls are about 6 foot thick. So yeah, so nobody knows. Yeah, they don't even know I'm here. Yeah, Phil Lewis. Yes, the neighbours are the band, but as I said, it's not. It's us four from E-Models. We're in the band. I get a twang when I drop it. Chris is in. Good evening, Chris. Yes, good work. Good work on the Lego. I must do a Lego one time. Fox was triangling. Yes, that's it. Yeah, Fox on the triangle. Now I've lost the chat. It's all gone. Chris has gone off with Yoko Ono, thus preempting the eventual band breakup. That's it. Yeah, there's always this. Yeah, our band won't break up. You know us. We're all friends. We'll go on forever. We'll be like status quo. We'll be still rocking this when we're in our 80s and things and appearing. Yeah, Glastonbury has already been on the phone for next year and asked if we'd like to headline, but well, we're thinking about it. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, what? Yes. I'm just catching up with chat now because it's a bit difficult because I chat and then the chat moves on, and then I get behind with chat, and by the time I read it, it's gone. You know what I mean. Edward Leonard's in. Good evening to you. So, right, yes, we are down at the bottom of the chat. So do keep talking, do keep chatting, give me something to talk about while I probably try and do something on the world's longest build. Yes, this is a Tamiya Churchill tank, for all those that didn't know. Anybody that hasn't been here before, this is a Churchill tank. Normally you could put a Tamiya Churchill tank together in about 4 good nights, but I've been doing this one now for about 2 years and we're somewhere nearly finished now. We got it all clear coated and the decals went on badly last week, but hey ho, yes, we're here. So we're going to do a little bit of weathering on it tonight, I think. Well, we'll try anyway. I've got a few weathering products. I've got enamel wash, track wash. I've got Pacific Dust. That's good. Just because it says Pacific Dust doesn't mean you have to do it in the Pacific. It's pretty good for road dirt and dust and grime. You know when your car's been down the motorway and it comes back and it doesn't look, it looks a bit dull, but till you wipe your finger across it, you realise how mucky it really is. Well, that's what that's for. It creates a good dusty effect. And then I've got some dark wash for wooden decks. Once again, that's not a wooden deck, but I think the colour is pretty good in there, that we could get a nice wash out of that. And I've also got some exhaust wash from AK. That's pretty good. That it's good. It's a good all rounder. So we'll probably do something. But yeah, what happens in tonight's show is entirely up to you guys. So yes, tell us. Ow! I've just got cramp. Ow! 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 Oh, I had to quit playing the guitar because I kept getting worse, said Edward Leonard. I was pretty good. No, I wasn't. I tell a lie. I wasn't pretty good. I managed to learn about 2 lines, two bars of every song that you could play, and I didn't get past that. As soon as it got to like a G bar, whatever it was, a bar chord, I gave up. And found something else that didn't have bar chords in. So yeah, anything by Status Quo is pretty easy. But yeah, I learned everything I know or don't know from YouTube. I'd never had any guitar lessons or anything like that. I just went and bought a guitar, tuned into YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm still subscribed to all those channels as well. Guitar Sage and things like that. Still subscribed to them. Yeah, they'll be there somewhere. I'll start again sometime. Steve131 said he spent hundreds on his daughter's guitar lessons and she gave up. Wow. Junkworks reminds me of what we used to say. Just because it says anti-tank doesn't mean it's only for anti-tank. Yes, excellent. Yeah, a lot of these washes and things and pigments, like this one, rubble. But yeah, you could use it for rubble, but it could use it for lots of other things as well. Actually, looks quite nice in there for a bit of road grime. But I've got where are we up? Asphalt road dirt pigments, yeah, just different shades, so you can mix them all together. Yeah, just because it says what it says on the bottle doesn't mean you have to use it like that. But there we go. Leave your kits on the shelf long enough to develop their own dust. Yes, I've just put the shelf up in the workshop. I've pinched the son's shelf as he moved out. Yeah, I pinched everything from his room. I've got a nice shelf up now with all my completed, well, none of my models are ever complete. There's always something that you need to do on them, but they're all on the shelf now, gathering dust. So yeah, so there we are. Right. Don't forget Billy and Benj. But what's in your belly? Yeah, you know the rule, you know the routine. Billy and Bench. And don't forget, if you finish the thing, you can get a ding tonight. A special ding. A going away on holiday ding. Where are we at? Right, so shall we start and do something then? Right, yes, I think, just looking at these colours, they look fairly much the same to you on there. Now that one's a bit more green in it, and it's a brown, so we'll have a go at this and give this a panel line wash with this one. So find a nice fine brush in the cup of doom, yeah, the cup of shame, because these brushes get put in this cup with a good intention of I'll clean them at the end of the modelling session, and they're still in the cup. Spruggle Addict up to, yeah, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Sit down, take a pew, go. Yeah, I'll wait if you want to nip to the kiosk to go buy some Kiora and some fruit gums. Remember the fruit gums you used to get when you used to go to the pictures? You used to get them in a box, didn't you? Oh, none of these bags and things like that. They used to come in a box. Right, I need to put that somewhere where I won't knock it over. I've just. Yeah. We know the routine for putting panel line washers on. A nice clear coat first, and it allows the capillary action of the wash just to flow. Now this might be quite a nice colour because there's a bit of green in it, or it certainly gives an impression of there being a green. It's like brown, but it works. It looks like it works. I didn't try this before I came live on air. Everything you see is as it happens. So if it all went drastically wrong, I was just going to change the colour and put something else in. Yeah, there we go. So I'm quite happy with that. Have a good chat. Belly, cream sliced tatty pork. Creamy sliced tatty pork steak and cabbage. The bench, junkyard build. Yes. See what's on the bench? It just becomes numbers. Yeah. This is a. What's the box? This is a British infantry tank Mark IV Churchill MKVII. See, it's just numbers, doesn't it? For me, it was fish and chips tonight from Chippy. Well, it's not fish and chips. I had battered sausage and chips with curry. Oh yeah, I just needed them tonight. We thought, me and Mrs. Ted thought, what shall we have for tea? And we couldn't be bothered cooking, so it was a nip out to the Chippy. So large battered sausage and chips with curry sauce and a can of Coke, because you have to. Yeah, my drink of choice with fish and chips or chips is a can of Coke. What's yours? Some people like a cup of tea. Is fish and chips? Is it like you have to choose a wine to go with a meal? Do you choose tea or Coca-Cola? Proper Coca-Cola, not this Pepsi Max type stuff or whatever. Full fat Coke. So yeah, so that's what we got. Oh, the belly, the bacons. No more details required. The bacon, I can smell bacon. Yes, I can smell the bacon cooking. It just conjures up that mind. It conjures it up in your brain, doesn't it? Cooking bacon. Yeah, you don't need to see it. Oh, where's mine? Right, I've had a tidy up and I can't find anything. I came up here the other day before the E-model show and I thought I must have a tidy up, and as usual I put things in places that I don't know where they've gone, so I can't find anything. Roquefort sausages in onion gravy with boiled potatoes, says Matt. Bench is waiting for the main chibi kit arriving tomorrow. Oh right, which one are you getting? The aircraft carrier? Did you go for that one? Junkworks has a can of iron brew with fish and chips. Yeah, I haven't had iron brew for a long time. Made from girders. I've got a click. I've got a tick. What? Can you hear it? When I move, I can hear something like ticking. Something's knocking again. It's gonna annoy me now. Proper grub, says Steve131. I love a nice battered sausage, says Matt. Who doesn't love a nice battered sausage? Yes, battered sausage. I like that. Yeah, battered sausages are good if you can get. Sometimes you get them with like extra batter on. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Yep, I think the pigments in this have settled a bit, so we can give it another shake. That's nope, that's not the text. Not yet. Another half hour, I think. Hi Ted, says Sarah Jane. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yes, don't forget thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like the video, give it click the thumbs down button twice. It works. And yeah, if you do like it, yeah, keep it going, keep the lights on, keep me buying kits. You can give me a super chat or you can join. I do have another Patreon video planned. It's not about modelling, it's about where I work, but that'll be going down on Patreon. Skipper Scale Models. So if you want to join that for just something like £1 a month, you can come and have access to my videos. Or you can join at a higher sort of membership and I'll send you some goodies after the qualifying period. I will send you some goodies. Scotland's other national drink is Iron Brew. Of course it is. I have 4 arriving, Ted, Mark, and yes, one of them is an aircraft carrier. Hang on, I found it the other day. Where's it gone? Yeah, remember the Christmas build? Was it a Christmas build? The Lexington with a tiny wee aircraft on it. Cute, isn't it? It's brilliant, this. Yeah, Mac, when you come to do the guns, don't cut the barrels off, because somehow I know that you don't cut the barrels off when you come to do the anti-aircraft guns at the side of the ship. Just be careful. There's a tip. Tip of the day. If you're building the chibi Lexington, don't cut the barrels off. So that's that. I found that the other day as well. It's a rocket from the Typhoon I built ages ago. Yeah. So that's that. Lots of stuff. Dandelion and burdock pop. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Dandelion and burdock. Yes, it was like it was like medicine. I'll just clean this brush off a minute before it goes hard. Yeah, at least that one's cleaned. Yeah, it might escape going in the cup of shame. Oh, Dandelion, yes, Dandelion and burdock, like Sarah's back to school days. We had a brew, a soft drink up here in Barrow, which was Marsh's Sass. Now, I don't know if Fox had ever experienced Marsh's Sass when he used to come to this neck of the woods, but it's gone out of production now, and people around Barrow still talk about Marsh's Sass with great sort of nostalgic thoughts and things like that. And apparently I think there's probably one unopened bottle of Marsh's Sass which keeps getting put onto eBay and bought by somebody else, and the price keeps going up. So yeah, that's how fondly remembered it is. Model maker guru back in 10 minutes. Sorry, you just missed all that. Yeah. Oh, where's the chat gone? Oh, back in 10 minutes. Yeah, tipple of the day. Tipple of the day, Sarah. Tipple of the day is I've just got some orange juice. It's pure orange juice, just with a touch of water, just to take that edge off it and make it a nice cold drink. Because, as you know, if I'm at work in the morning, just have a refresher. If I'm at work in the morning, I don't have an alcoholic drink because I drive to work early in the mornings, and yeah, you never know. So yeah, it's just how I like to be safe. Sarah's the yeah. Oh, once again. Yeah, Sarah's back on the Malibu. Good for you, Sarah. And Mac, good advice. Thanks, Ted. His is a Saratoga. I'm right. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, but that's probably also got anti-aircraft guns on it. Yeah, don't cut the barrels off. I drink iron brew since it's less than half the sugar of Coke and Pepsi. I didn't know that. I have heard that they've changed the recipe for iron brew, and they took the sugar out of it, and there was nearly, I believe there was riots in the streets of Scotland because they changed the brew. I'm just going to have a go at using this track wash and see what colour this one comes out like. It's a bit thicker, but yeah, it's a bit darker. The track wash is darker than the wooden deck wash. Just can't get it to flow. But I think I'll use the darker wash on the lower areas for a bit more shadow effect, and I'll use this one for the top sides. My desk has got an irritating click to it. I know that if you're probably watching this, you're thinking, I can make my own washes. Yeah, you can make your own oil washes. Yeah, I'm just too lazy. And I've got the colours, I've got the products. Just got to remember with these washes that you just do need to keep, why do we keep wiping it off? You do need to keep shaking it because the pigments settle out quite quickly. Yeah. See what's going on in there? See the difference between that side and that side? This is a bit I like about model making, is the weathering. You can spend a couple of hours building a model, and then just spend days, months, years weathering it, because it's good, fun. You can get original iron brew in glass bottles. Right, I didn't know that. Mark, yes, behave yourself. I shall look out for some iron brew in glass bottles when I have my trip, when I have my next trip on my Holly Bobs in the Lem. That's next time. Next time we go out in that, we're hoping to head up to Scotland, up the west coast, because everybody does the north coast. We're going to do the west coast. Just doing these air intakes. Just thought they might look nice and make them like pop. Just if I put some wash into them. So it's Bank Holiday Monday, on Monday. Yeah, that's why it's called Bank Holiday Monday, because it's on Monday. For those of you who are not at work, are you going anywhere? Have you anything planned? I think the weather, as usual for a bank holiday, will be absolute rubbish. But what's the plans for the bank holiday weekend? Because you've got all day Monday, we're having the evening off, so you don't have to dash back. So you could take the family out for a picnic and not have them have to dash home because E-Models is on. So have you got any plans? Is anybody actually coming to the Lake District? Come up and see me. It's my last day at work on Monday before holidays, and we're opening the museum on Friday to the public after its last lockdown with a new exhibition, particularly aimed at kids. So if you've got any kids, fetch them along. Sound like a trip advisor, don't I? That cotton bud has fallen to bits. Ted Bank Holiday Monday is normally on a Monday. Clue is in the title. Yes. It's a good job we didn't choose all them years ago. It's a good job we didn't choose to hold E-Models on a Tuesday night, because you never get a bank holiday Tuesday, do you? And we'd never have any time off. Ted, when I finish the build, will I be giving myself a ding? Sprue, I'll never finish this. So, yes, it will never ever be finished. So I will never be able to award myself a ding ever, because yeah. And then do you give yourself a ding, or do you have to ask somebody else for a ding? Is it right to award myself a ding? Junk's working Monday as usual. Yeah, it's going to be nice and sunny as well. That's probably because we're at work, but I don't mind being at work because, yeah, the place is gorgeous. It's nice being at work when you're in such a gorgeous place. Ooh, that worked quite well. Sometimes you might not have got the clear coat on in the right place, and it takes a little bit of work just to get your wash to run. But then sometimes you just touch it and it goes poof, it spreads out brilliantly. It works, and you get that nice warm glow inside. How are we doing for time? I was just checking the time because young Master Ted will be wanting to lift home. Oh, a lift home to his house. Yeah, he's taken his car in for service, so he's without vehicle. So if you want to clean up, I haven't done it with this because it's giving me the desired effect that I want. But as you know, if you haven't done panel lines before, sometimes just a touch, you could just put a touch of thinners on and then dry it like cotton bud. Just put a touch of thinners on just to take the excess off. But I'm not doing that because it's working quite well. I can, instead of leaving it to dry and then cleaning it off, I'm just using the cotton bud to spread things around more. It gives it a nice sort of worn type effect. Because I'm not going to do this tank really rusty. I could do some chipping on it, some tiny chips, but it will only be very minimal because I don't think they were in the field long enough to get all battered and bruised, and the team in the tank will need to look after it because it's their home really. It's where they live, it's where they work, so they want to look after it. So if we're going to do any chipping, rust and things like that, we'll be doing it around the sort of suspension, the wear and tear parts. We'll do some highlighting where they've sort of boots have worn paint and things off. But I could spend ages just weathering because it's good. As I stole the kit off my son, I did actually, yes, if you didn't know, this kit actually belongs to young Master Ted. I stole it off him because I thought it was a great kit to build. And yeah, he'll get it back. So do I deserve a ding? We'll think. Yes, but only if it gets finished. You can see all these little holes and things because there's still sort of equipment to put on, and I haven't done it yet because as I promised last week I would get some of the equipment all painted up and ready to glue on. But yes, you know what I'm like. Sarah said I wouldn't give her a ding so you don't get one. Yes. Sorry, Sarah. But yeah, I have to be ruthless. Otherwise, everybody will want one. I just can't hand dings out willy-nilly. That didn't sound right. Right, let's see if we can see a difference. Can you see a difference in that side? Can you? Maybe to that side. It works. It's doing it. It's looking good. As I say, this is the dark wash for wooden decks. It's not black and it's not brown. But it works brilliantly. Let's see more in chat. Let's go on. So where's everybody going then? Bank holiday? Oh. Back. Welcome back, Phil. Your system locked up. It's yeah, but do that. The message has gone off my YouTube to say that I've got an excellent connection now. So it must have, hopefully it stopped buffering if it indeed it was. What? Yeah, Mac, when you've done your little chibi builds, do let us have a look. Yeah, post them on the Boom Hut or send them along to Skippers or Gurus, anything like that. We like to see your work. Show it off. Pimp yourself. Cool. It's looking good. Let's give that another shake a minute, and then maybe we'll change the colour a minute. Oh, Sarah Jane's going to Bletchley by the sea. Just wait for the tide to come in. It's brilliant where I live because going to work, I drive along the coast. So I've got the sea and the morning, the sunrise of the morning on my right hand side, and then in about 15 minutes after that I'm into the Lake District Fells, and I've got all the views, and it's brilliant. So yeah, it's a great place to live here because I've got the sea on one side, the fells on the other, and we've got a bit of everything. So it's a great place to work. Is anybody comes to the Lake District anytime soon? You will be made most welcome, because we're a friendly bunch up here, because we don't see many people, so we have to be friends. If the weekend weather's good, he'd be out on his motorbike. Oh, with the thrill of two wheels. Yes, I dabbled in motorbikes a fair few years ago now. Just before I left work, I had a little 125. Did my CBT, but never got round to taking my test. I've always regretted not taking a motorbike test. But if I was to ride a motorbike, I'd like to ride a classic bike, not one of these super high powered GPZ 1000cc whatever. I don't know, I wouldn't know one motorbike from it, but I'd like a nice classic, like 2-stroke aerial or something like that, an old Norton, something that just plods along. I wouldn't want to go at breaking speed because I'd probably break my neck, but and then just tinker with it. I'd probably try and wear the proper outfit as well. You know, the what they used to call them something pot helmet. You know, the pea pot helmet, and I'd have a great big like grey coat, big leather gauntlets. We'll let these on the back deck dry a little bit, and then we'll clean them off. Pew, that works quite well. Going along all the bits that we want it to go along. Be back and chat in a minute, so do keep chatting, give me something to talk about. Let's take that off there. Get a bit sloppy on the back deck, so yeah, we will be needing to clean some of this off, so I will let it dry this time and then just use the wetted cotton bud just to clean it up a little bit, tidy things up. I could have appreciated it, but I didn't want to do that with this. I thought that might be a little bit too much. I thought so. Good evening. I'm within, so yes, welcome. Yeah, I was saying as we came in that the timings have changed a little bit tonight because I had to come in early because I've got to leave early. We're looking maybe another 10 minutes or so because I've got errands to do. I'll leave that a bit, yep. So, gotta go pick young Master Ted up from without. What? Let's see, motorbikes. Where were it? Max corrected it. It's not the Saratoga. His aircraft carrier is a Shandong. I used to go to the lakes every year, but after doing the Inca Trail, it looks so flat. I would have loved to go to Peru, see the Incas. Junk says I have a spare bike I can borrow. Yeah, I've still got the kit. I've still got like the leather trousers and the crash helmet and the biking jacket and things like that. I've still they're under in the storage back of the workshop. But I don't think Mrs. Ted would be too happy. I used to go everywhere in my little 125. It's surprising how far you could get into the lakes. Just cleaning this up. It's not quite dry yet, so we'll leave that a little bit longer. Ted on a motorbike, that's a scary thought. Yeah, me and a motorbike. I could grow my hair long and wear one of them leather waistcoats and lots of chapter patches on it and things like that. Look really mean. I could get a biro and draw some tattoos on. But it's cleaning up quite well. It's it's making the detail pop. I'm moving this bank holiday weekend after watching the MotoGP. We're going Astro. I have an 800cc and a Monster 1200. Oh, too fast for me. Yeah, yeah, a little Norton or something will do me. Just to, I think the cylinder fires once every half mile, that sort of thing. Tell you, if you want tattoos, a kit on the market that costs you no penny. Yeah, I could just get one of them sleeves that you just pull on, like, yeah, that'll look really mean. But yeah, I don't think it'll be my image really. Although I suppose old sailors and that, they have a galleon tattooed across the chest. But yeah, have you seen my chest? I think you might Yeah, it's not that big, so you maybe get a small dinghy, something like that. Concentration here. Cut the atmosphere in this workshop with a knife. The atmosphere is so tense. Oops, too much. You do all these panel line washes, and then you still go over the top of it with lots more weathering, so nobody, you'll lose half of it. But we know it's been done, don't we? Max said I should look at the Royal Enfield 350. It's made in India. Yeah, the new ones. Yeah, I do know that you can get like copies. Well, I think it's still a proper Enfield, isn't it? It's just made in India now. Single cylinder and in need of constant fettling. Yeah, that's it. British motorbikes, you've always got to be fettling. You can't go on a ride out without taking the whole toolkit with you. And an oil change. And when you park your bike up, you've got to put an oil pan underneath the engine because they'll drip oil. I can't even the motorbike had the little 125. I can't even pronounce the name. It was a Chinese copy. I think it came across in a box, and then you assembled it, or the motorbike salesman assembled it out of the box. It looked like a cruiser. Yeah, granted it was only 125, but it looked like a cruiser. A little sit up and bag and sort of footbeds on it, things like that. But whenever it even threatened to rain, it would just rust. So it didn't last long. I want a wolf's head on his forearm, says Athol. So that's how you do. That's how the kit works. All right. I take it scrubs off. I have 3 tattoos, says Sarah, and I'm about your age. No, nobody's about my age, Sarah. You're a young lady compared to my age. Yes. No, nobody's my age. I won't ask what they are or where they are, but. Isn't there a place in Wales that does the Mark 1 and Mark 2 escorts? I don't know about that. I'd like to, yeah. I know that you can buy really strange things in kits. I went to a car show, not so much a car show, one of these like country shows where they had a collection of classic cars. And people were proudly showing off the classic cars. And what there was a Bentley blower. I'm sure you've all heard of Bentley blowers and things like that. Isn't that what John Steed of the Avengers used to drive? But there was a Bentley blower there, and yeah, a beautiful looking car. It was almost like in perfect condition. I just happened to say to the guy, where do you get the tyres from? Can you get the tyres? Because they're really thin, knobbly tyres. And he said, oh no, there's no trouble at all getting parts for this. He said it's a kit. It comes in like the motorbike comes in a box, and you put it together. I was quite surprised at this, but he says that because it carries the name Bentley, it still has to be licensed by Bentley. And he says when she built it, the man from Bentley comes along to examine it, and you've even got to have the correct headlamp bulbs for it to be signed off as a Bentley. So I didn't know that. So yeah, obviously, like the Mark 1 and Mark 2 Escorts, you could probably buy them in a kit somewhere. I know that this is, if you wanted to do it the really long way around, you can go to one of these parts suppliers and buy everything in kit. You could buy the whole shell as a body panel, then fit it out. The whole shell in body panels. That's fallen a bit, so I won't do that. Oh, I rallied Mark 1 RS in Mexico a few times. Yeah, there, I've got a friend who's got an Escort Mexico. Well, an old friend, an acquaintance. I haven't seen him for a while, but yes, he does. He's got a Mexico, all done up in rally colours. Yeah, in fact, it's rigged for rallying because he's got all the sort of seat belts and roll cages and everything else inside. Oh. Sarah's now telling the world, yep, all about her tattoos. I wasn't going to ask. Right. The text has come, so I will wind it up for tonight. Now we've done a bit of weathering, we've done some pin washing, and we've had a nice chat. It's been good. I did say I wouldn't be around for that for very long tonight. We shall be able to continue with this next time I come back, which will be in a couple of weeks' time, because as you know, I'm going to be Ollie Bob's. So, and yeah, it's bank holiday next week as well. So I'll be at work on Monday. There won't be any models on Monday because it's yes, it's bank holiday. That's the clue. Yes, it's bank holiday Monday. I will be around, as Chris has said, if you were over on the Chris's channel earlier, I will be around on Sunday for the War Hamsters, and I'll once again be continuing or painting something, or just here for the chat and the crack. But we'll leave it, and I've got to go and dash out now. So thank you all very much for watching, supporting me. Don't forget Patreon, things like that. Thanks very much. It's great to see you. Enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Whatever you want to do, take care of yourselves, look after your others, and we'll see you all when I get back. Like and subscribe, and keep updated when the next video is going to come out. So I'll see you after my holidays. If you are down near the Kennet Avon Canal a week on Monday, come and give us a wave somewhere, and I will see you all. But thanks a lot, and see you next time. Bye everybody. Bye.